Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. I do hope everyone is safe and well. Today we are going to be checking out Shoreditch Common GC. This is designed by a Canadian gentleman called Matt Fair. I've had quite a lot of requests to cover this one, guys, so as you can see, fairways are soft, greens are firm, green speed is fast. We're leaving everything else at default. We are playing off the white tees, which are playing 7,006 yards, and as for the camera flyby purposes, pin set number 1. This is a fictitious course based on the Great Heathland course found in the UK. The main focal point of the course is a ridge that houses 4 greens and 4 tees in close proximity. So hole number 1, par 4, playing 419 yards, stroke index 12. So straight away we can see it's the Highlands theme. I can't ever recall coming across Matty's work previously. I do think he is a fairly new designer. I think this is his 3rd course he has designed to my knowledge. A beautiful looking opening hole. Par 4, 419 yards. Tough fairway here to hit. I'm just going to let the wind take us round here. So aiming left centre of the fairway. Hopefully that wind can hold us up and bring us round to the right. Hopefully I can swing better than previous video. Good opening tee shot. I would imagine this may kick slightly to the left, but hopefully we've got enough fairway to work with. And that is a fairway in regulation on the first hole. So 118 yards, let's say it's playing 119, 7 mile per hour wind. So we're attacking this with a lofted up gap wedge. Wind should bring us round. The green looks like it should break to the right if we are on the left hand side of the flag. Not a bad strike, pulled it slightly to the left, but the wind should correct that. This should turn to the right. We found that slope, and I think that should be a fairly straightforward putt that maybe breaks slightly to the left going by the overhead camera. Exactly that, 9 footer. Green speeds are 175. Good putt line, good read, and we do start off with an opening birdie. I think the high demand I got for this course is seemingly it's meant to be quite challenging, so like I say, hopefully I swing more consistently than I did in the previous round. But hole number 2 is a long par 4 playing 504 yards, stroke index 6. But I really do enjoy a Highland theme course, guys. As you can imagine, it's from the area I live in. This is like what a lot of the courses do look like in and around my area. Not all of them, but you get the gist, the Highland theme. So 7 mile per hour wind behind us. We should be able to knock this 300 yards plus with that wind with a good swing. Fantastic tee shot. The wind's got hold of that. We're probably going to kick hard left here. We do exactly that. But we've absolutely nailed that down the second fairway, and that should take a lot of the distance out of this yardage. So 173 yards, down 13 feet. I'm going to come down to the 9 iron. I think that gets there. Just going to de-loft it. Just looking to land this probably edge of the green fairway maybe, and hopefully it does kick on to the green for us. Absolute fantastic shot. Pulled it slightly though. This is going to kick left. Oh, I knew it. Should have looked at the swing line before I commentated on fantastic shot. So a little delicate chip shot here. 14 yards, up 3 feet. Sand wedge. Should be the right club. We can attack this. See if we can get this close and save the par. Should turn, get in. Oh, what a shot that is. And we do pick up birdie number 2. So let's move on to hole number 3. We are 2 under through the first 2 holes. This is the first of the par 3s, playing 193 yards, stroke index 8. Look at that. I love how he's like created header in the gorse bushes there. Absolute fantastic touch. I can't ever recall seeing that before. Maybe I've not noticed it. But 183 yards, up 20 feet. We've got a 7 mile per hour crosswind here. I think we're going to have to fully loft up the 5-iron and use that slope at the back of the tee, back of the flagstick. So just looking to find this slope here. Looks like it should feed the ball back to us. Hopefully we're not too long. It's going to have to be a good execution here with a fully lofted up 5-iron. Could go anywhere. Great execution. Oh, it's tracking well. Hopefully this does sit down and doesn't bounce too firm. That should now feed back towards the flagstick, hopefully. It does exactly that, and what a fantastic shot. Good bit of design in there once again. The way he smoothed that out so the ball does come back off the slope. So a little 4-footer, and we do move to 3 under. So 3 consecutive birdies. Let's move on to hole number 4. Short par 4 playing 338 yards, stroke index 14. But really impressed with this course so far. I really like the look of this short par 4. A quartet of bunkers in play here on the fairway. One to the right, the green. And once again we see that header effect. I reckon we could actually reach the green here. It's down 40 feet. That wind is actually going to be favourable because it means I can come over the left hand side of this bunker. Just looking to avoid the bunker to the left of it. And hopefully with a favourable kick we can land on the green here. Or at least the front of the green. Decent swing, pulled it slightly to the left. The wind is taking us that way as well. It looks like we've avoided the bunker on the left. Oh, beautiful kick. Is it going to sit up there? It does sit up there. Didn't want to go too far left due to the way the green lies off to the left there. Fantastic tee shot. Hopefully we can chip this close and get 4 consecutive birdies. Really underhit that. I got very slow. Got very slow. Killed the pace. And it should leave us a straightforward uphill putt here. And we do go 4 under with 4 consecutive birdies. Great start to this round. Like I say, I'm a bit late to the line with this one. It seems most people have played it. Maybe that's why a lot of people have asked me to go and check it out. But it's great to get high demand on courses from subscribers because you know you're going into a good course. But hole number 5, par 5, playing 587 yards, stroke index 16. I tell you what, very, very impressed with this course. For this man's 3rd design, it is absolutely fantastic. I think we can just come over the top of this bunker in the header gorse. Favourable wind. Should just about help us achieve the yardage we're looking for. Far better swing. We have carried it successfully. It's going to kick over to the left hand side. Hopefully our second shot's not too much on a severe slope. Should slope to the left, but we should be reaching this in 2 quite comfortably. 262 yards with that 7 mile per hour wind. We're just going to fully loft up this 2-wood. I fully expect us to be long here, but just going to try and use this bank to kick it onto the green. I expect to be past the green here, but hopefully we can have a flop shot. Oh, that's went way over to the left, far more than I expected. And that's going to leave us a picture of flop shot from the heavy rough. Let's see how punishing this heavy rough is. Very punishing, 65 to 72, 17 yards. We're going to have to flop this with the lob wedge. We are on a downhill slope, so I'm fully lofting this up because this really does add yardage to your club, that slope. Hopefully it checks up. Is it going to check up? Oh, it didn't check up at all coming out of the rough. Sometimes it does check up, other times like that it doesn't. So that's going to be a tricky birdie putt. We've got a 12-foot birdie putt. This one is going to turn to the left. Should turn. It does turn, and that is a fantastic putt, and we do pick up birdie number 5. So phenomenal start to this round. 5 under through the first 5 holes. As we do move on to hole number 6. This is a short par 4 playing 397 yards, stroke index 10. But what a fantastic looking course this is, guys. We have been spoiled so much from these designers with it. The quality of courses, not only how well they look, but how well they play. So a 9 mile per hour wind that's going to move us to the right. I'm just going to aim for this bunker here. Let the wind do the work. That tree on the left is not on play due to the wind. But just aiming to the right of that. It's another good swing. There's a wind kicking in. This should kick over to the right hand side. Hopefully this bunker's not in play up here. No, just going to come up short and to the left of that. But what a fantastic tee shot. And that's going to leave us a pitch shot. 87 yards up 10 feet. Oh, I hate pitching with these clubs. They don't seem to sit down at all. It's very unrealistic also. You would never play a pitch shot with a 9 iron from 81 yards. But let's take it on. We've lofted it up. I'm looking for this to sit down. We don't want to be long. Otherwise that's going to disappear off the green. And down the slope. Great execution. Oh, this could be good. This could be very good. Sit. Please sit. It's a fantastic shot. There's that little slope though. But once again, that ball ain't going to sit down. But we do have an uphill putt from 11 feet. This one's got to turn right for us. We've played it firm. Oh, putt line. Putt line absolutely killed me there if you see that. I didn't accommodate for a poor putt line. No one does. Should have been a birdie if it wasn't for a poor putt line. But we do pick up our first par of the round. And we move to 5 under through 6 holes. Hole number 7, long par 4, playing 515 yards, stroke index 4. But it's great that designers get inspiration from courses. I mean, I've never heard of the Shoreditch Common previously. I think it's in London. But I'm not sure if it is a course. He just says based on the Great Heathland course found in the UK. So maybe there is a course called Shoreditch Common. If the designer does stop by, I'm sure he'll let us know. And if anyone else does know, please let us know. So certainly don't want to be to the right of that slope that we're aiming for. So just letting the wind bring us round. Hopefully find the left side of this fairway. Great swing. Should have just about enough fairway to work with on the left hand side here. Didn't kick to the left like expected. I know if we were to the right of that slope, it would have kicked all the way down. But 206 yards left. Oh, I love how that bunker's in place there. Some beautifully placed hazards. I'm just going to have to fade this against the wind. Looking to come up short of the flagstick. Let it run up towards there. This should land front of the green. We have de-lofted this. Decent strike. Pushed it right a little bit, but the wind should start to bring us back. It is. This could be really, really good, you know. Is it going to sit down? It does sit down. We were a bit unlucky with the kick, but we did push that approach shot more to the right than a little light. Yardage is bang on. 20 feet, up 6 inches, breaking to the right. Is it going to hold its line? It does hold its line. And we do pick up another birdie. And we move to 6 under par. So let's step on to the 8th. It's a par 5 playing 586 yards, stroke index 18, which makes it the easiest hole on the course. But honestly guys, this is such a fantastic looking course. I love the lighting. It suits the course down to a T. It really does. It's just got that like daylight just breaking through, a slight haze. Absolutely stunning. Once again, lots of bunkers that have been well placed, very strategically placed. So very little room for error in some of these tee shots, depending on your wind. We can come away over to the right here, plenty of options, but I don't want to. I'm looking to take the left hand side. The wind should bring us round to the right. Just looking to find left centre of that tight fairway. Beautiful swing. There's a wind taking us round superbly. This could kick hard right. It does. And that's really going to help us out yardage wise. But if you had a wind in your face there, guys, probably 6-7 mile per hour wind, you're not going to be able to pull off that tee shot. So it's amazing how the wind's going to influence this course. Ooh, I don't think we reached the green here due to that well placed bunker and the slope protecting that green. Oh, it's a fantastic strike. I think we found a bunker here. I was just trying to find the gap between the two. Oh, we could be hard up against the face here. Going to do well to get this up and over there. Steep face bunker, absolutely fantastic. We've got a slope past the pin if we are long here. Just looking to get this up and over. Let the green do the work for us. Tell you what, oh, so close to finding that slope. Just held it. Look at it, it's running all the way off the green. That should turn. It does turn, and it's a fantastic putt. We're starting to find a bit of form with the flat stick once again, and we do move to 7 under par. So, final hole of the front 9 is a par 3, playing 229 yards, stroke index 2. But I'm absolutely loving this course, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who has recommended to it. I had people saying in the comment section of videos, people direct messaging me on Twitter. So it's great to get these course recommendations, especially in courses like this. Maybe a few of you wanted to see me suffer, but maybe I'm playing well. I don't see the extreme challenge to this course. Maybe it's the mild winds, I'm not sure. So 5 hybrid, just de-loft in this, try to find the front of the green. Not happy with the club stick there. Didn't come back well. Oh, horrible swing. That is going to be way left. That actually might kick hard left down that bank, you know. Oh no, favourable kick. Don't think we're even getting there yardage wise if we did execute a good swing. But we've got a 56 foot putt. Just going to look at how the lay of the land is. I can't see me getting anywhere near that pattern, guys. Let's have a look. We'll take it on. This is going to be tough. Look how far left I'm aiming. Just try to get this down to the top of that slope, and then hopefully it turns hard right towards the flagstick. Have we played enough weight in that? I don't think it's got there. It hasn't got there. It hasn't got there. So this one's for par. Could be dropping a shot or two here. 36 feet down 1 foot. There we go. That's fine the slope. This should turn hard right now. Get in. Get in. Oh, good attempt. Should mean we are getting our bogey. Disappointed with that. But there you go. The course can bite you. That all came from a horrible swing execution. And we do move back to 6 under par, but a solid front 9.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Let's move on to hole number 10, par 4. Playing 285 yards, stroke index 5. So this is a very short par 4, but do you know what? Everyone loves drivable par 4s. Once again, fantastically. I love the header effect, guys. I really, really do. I really appreciate that nice touch. It's absolutely sublime the way he's executed that. So, let's see. We're in between clubs here, I'll tell you that much. I just wish I had a little bit more of a win behind us, but we're going to take it on. I reckon it could well pop out the header. Lucky header. Let's hope it's lucky. Put fast on it. Clearly unintentional fast. We're way long. We are way long. That is crazy, guys. I, in my head, expected at best we were landing on the front of the green there, but how wrong was I? The wind may have changed, actually, now that I look at it. We're way long. This is a nasty shot. Beautiful elevated green there. Very little room for error here. What am I doing? I am looking for the pitch shot. We're going to have to fully loft this up. I'd rather be long here than short. Leave myself a birdie opportunity. If I'm short, this ball's coming all the way back off the slope and leaving us in a nightmare. Fairly good execution. Hit the flagstick. Oh, it's going to give us a putt for birdie. But there you go. These little holes are not always the easiest. As you can see, stroke index 5. Most feet saying on the tee box, this is a guaranteed birdie. This is breaking both ways. Should start to turn back. It does. And despite a horrible tee shot, we are walking away with a birdie after a good pitch shot, and we move to 7 under par. Hole number 11. Par 3, playing 164 yards, stroke index 13. So plenty of variation in the par 3, guys. We've got elevation, drops, gains, yardage. It's really good. Very, very impressed with this course. Great variety. Using many shots in the bag here. Using a lot of clubs as well. But 169 yards, down 13 feet. I'm just going to try and fade this in with the 8 iron here. That slope should hopefully help us out. Just de-lofting this a few touches. Hopefully this fade just counteracts the wind and overpowers it slightly. Good strike. Tell you what, this could be really, really good. Come on, sit down. Is it going to sit down? Think we've just caught that slope. I maybe de-lofted that 6 iron just a bit too much. And we are going to have an uphill putt. So 23 feet. Turning to the left. At least it's uphill, so we can attack it. This has got a chance. Should turn. Should turn. Oh, it does turn. And it's great to be dropping some of these birdies. The previous round on the Razorback, I couldn't putt to save myself. So let's move on to hole number 12. Hardest hole in the course. Stroke index 1. It's a long par 4, playing 511 yards. Views are fantastic, guys. Very creative course. Plays like a real course once again, and like I keep saying, it's the highest compliment I think I can give these designers, that yes, it's a fantasy course that looks stunning, but it plays very, very realistic. So allowing this wind to take us round, this is probably going to kick hard right. Absolute laser beam. I think this is going to kick down these step slopes. There we go. I just hope it doesn't turn too right. Oh, where are you going, ball? I think we could be on the rough here. Ah, very unlucky there. I don't know if that was avoidable though, due to the contours of the fairway. But the light rough is not too bad. 181 yards, up 26 feet. Got a 7 mile per hour diagonal wind. Oh, this is a horrible shot, but we're going with a 5 iron. Ball's going to move right to our feet. Wind's going to take us there as well. Try to bump this on from the front. Oh, we're long. We are long. That could kick way off. Fortunately, we don't find that bunker. Another few yards and we would off. I'd just try to find the front of the green there and use that slope. But we've got a little chip shot from 8 yards. Just fully lofting up this lob wedge. Don't want to be too long here, guys, or this is going down that slope and off the green. The slope where I tried to land the ball on. But we were just too long. Great execution. Is it in? Almost chipped in again. Fantastic touch there. He's got a fantastic touch for a big man. So we do pick that in. Good par save. And we are going to remain 8 under par. So hole number 13. It's another par 3, playing 121 yards, stroke index 9. But yeah, the par 3's range and length and variety, it's absolutely fantastic. So 24 feet down, got a 5 mile per hour wind in our favour, 20 yards. This is going to be close, just in between clubs here, just going with a sand wedge, just looking to land this before the flagstick and hopefully it checks up fairly quickly. The wind keeps fluctuating and moving on me. Oh, it's a horrible swing. That is going to go left now. Yardage was good too. Yardage was good. Oh, horrible bounce. But we do manage just to stick on the light rough on that slope. Horrible swing line. So 10 yards. Up 2 feet from the light rough. Ball's going to move right out of feet. Is it going to check up? It does check up. That's another horrible swing line. Once again, the inconsistencies of my swing these past couple of rounds is horrible. Hopefully I can swing better in my next event, next video, which will be a match play against the world number 5. So look out for that one. That will be a feature video on the channel. But hole number 14, par 4, playing 469 yards, stroke index 11. But this course is just stunning. It really, really is. I know it's a fantasy course, but it's on the realms of being a real course as well. I mean, if the designer said to me this is a real course in the United Kingdom, I would certainly believe him. Like I say, plays fantastic. I'm so impressed with this. Just setting this down the left hand side of the fairway. This 9 mile per hour wind's going to bring us back. The fairway should kick to the left as well. Absolute laser beam. But imagine we're going to get a big kick back to the left hand side here off this slope. There we go. Hopefully it just holds that left hand side. It does. And we've found a nice flat area for our approach shot into this 14th green. So 165 yards, up 8 feet. 9 mile per hour crosswind. 9 irons, definitely the club here. It has to. Just going to fully almost deal off this because we are on an uphill slope and let that wind do the work. Don't want to go too far right. Looks like the green slopes away from the flagstick. Great strike. Tell you what, this could be really, really good. This should run out well. Can sit down anytime now. And that is a fantastic golf shot, guys. Taken into all the things we had to calculate. And we have been awarded with a 7-foot putt. Little break to the right. And we do pick up another birdie. So solid round so far. We are 9 under. We've had 1 bogey. But hole number 15, par 5, playing 586 yards, stroke index 17. But I do hope you guys are enjoying this video. And if you are, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. But big shout out to all my subscribers, new and old. I really, really appreciate you guys watching my content. And this is another stunning hole. It would be so disrespectful to skip the flyovers in this one, guys. Absolutely stunning. Like I say, I can't speak highly enough of the header. It really, really does look like that. So just 8 setting this down the right hand side with the driver. Should move over to the left slightly. Plenty of club there. And hopefully we stick to this right hand side where it looks like it's a flatter area. So 283 yards, up 16 feet, 5 mile per hour wind. This 2 wood's coming up short. Just try to feed the eye of the needle here and find the gap in between the 2 bunkers here. Ball's going to move slightly to the left at our feet. Oh, I've pulled it. That's going to be plugged in the bunker. If it has the legs to get there. Oh, I tell you what, it's a horrible kick. And we are in the lucky header. It wasn't lucky for me. This could be horrible. So 39 yards, up 7 feet. We're definitely hitting the top of this bush. You'll take that into consideration here. Green slopes all the way round. So I fully expect to land a good 5-6 yards short of this green. Just like that, and let this feed down. It should start to turn towards the pin. And what a fantastic shot that is from the header, guys. And we should be rewarded with a tap-in birdie. 3-footer. Should move us to 10 under par. Does exactly that. Great recovery shot. Once again, we've scrambled well. And we move to 10 under with 3 holes to play. Hole number 16, playing 245 yards. And this is a par 3. But this 16th green is inspired by the now long gone green at Sitwell Park. It is extreme but playable. Have fun with it. So as you can see, it is a bit extreme, but I tell you what, we've got options to play. We've got a slope at the back, slope at the right, slope at the left. 263 yards, 2 wood for me. And if we just use this green with a touch of draw just to hold our line with the wind here, I think this could work out well with a good execution. Need to put a good clean swing in this. Oh, we have done it. It's a laser beam. I'm hoping we're rewarded for this. This should come off this bank and make its way all the way over to the green. Come on. Come on. Can stop anytime now. May turn back a little bit. It did. What a fantastic tee shot. We do have a birdie opportunity from 10 feet. Down 2 inches. This will turn right. It will break slightly exaggerated due to the lack of speed. And we do pick up a birdie. So there you go. Designer said it is playable. It certainly is playable. And we do move to 11 under with 2 holes to play. Hole number 17, par 4, playing 503 yards, stroke index 3. But I tell you something, guys, I've loved the variety of this course. We've had short par 4s, long par 4s, long par 5s, short par 5s. Same with the par 3s. Everything that is here in this course. It's a fantastic course, looks beautiful, plays fantastic. The layout is superb. I love the attention to detail with the header. It really is a fantastic course, and it's up there with one of the best I've played lately. So we've got an 8 mile per hour wind, just looking to hold the top of this slope here. Don't want the ball filtering all the way down. Good swing.
This looks pretty safe.
Should kick really hard forward here. It does that. And we find the top of that slope superbly. Exactly where I wanted to leave my approach shot. So 194 yards, up 13 feet, 6 mile per hour crosswind. Just looking at that slope there. Always check your environment, guys. Always try and use your environment to your advantage. Oh, that ball's really sloping hard right at our feet. So it's playing 198. Just playing this 5 iron, you know. We do have that slope. It's a good strike. Tell you what. This could be bang on. This could be bang on. Get in the hole. It's another fantastic approach shot.
3 feet to the hole here.
Plan B was the slope if it moved too far to the right with the slope at our feet. But it's another birdie. I think we've played really, really good golf here. It's great to execute shots that you mean. And we move on to the final hole at 12 under par. Short par 4, playing 355 yards, stroke index 15, sorry. But what a fantastic looking final hole. Clubhouse off there in the distance. But if you've not yet played this course, guys, and you've got access to the game, get out there and play it. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed my round. I don't know if we can play driver here. We can play it. It's going to be a risk. Got a 4 mile per hour wind. This could kick anywhere. I'm not going to lay up with 2 wood, guys. Probably the better option to do, to be honest. But let's attack this. So what I'm looking to do here is play a deliberate fast. I think the fairway slopes to the right. We've got the fast, pushed it right, so that should counteract each other. We are going to find the fairway, but I think this kicks right. We could be in the bunker here. Come on. Oh, no, we are in the bunker. And once again, a great piece of designing from the designer, Matt, because that header is right in my line of view here. I'll have to go round the side of that, I do believe. I think if we can just find that slope, but I don't think I get over the top of that header, so we're going to have to come to the left. But once again, it's well designed because there is a slope there. So just looking to find that slope, I have applied a touch of fade here and a flop shot out of bunker. Oh, I've put a slow on it. Is it going to find there? Is it going to find there? No, it's not. Oh, I tell you what, we can't be far from finding that slope. It can only be 4 or 5 feet. Yeah, another 4 or 5 feet and we find that slope. So we've got a downhill putt for birdie. This is going to break hard left. Just looking to get to the top of the slope. Should start to turn and work its way down. That's in. Hold your line. Oh, it just turns off at the end and we do miss out on a final birdie, guys. So I think that's going to be a 58. A 12 under. But what a fantastic course from Matt the Canadian. I really enjoyed this one, guys. If you've not yet played this course, get out and play it. You certainly won't regret it. But there we go, it is a 58. Fantastic round of golf there, guys. I really hope you'd enjoyed it. That is going to be a favourite and a 5-star from me. But that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.